Hi everybody, my name is Douglas Fantini and today we're gonna talk about how to use the word for in your sentences. I have this document and I'll show you a lot of things and a lot of sentences related to the use of this word that gets in the middle of a lot of sentences, the word for. Moment. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Okay, guys, you have here on the screen a document showing a lot of example sentences, and you can see that the prepositions are those little words that get in the middle of the sentences, and it is like this. You're gonna have two words, one word here and another word here, and the preposition in the middle, giving you an idea, just an idea of something that we are gonna check on this document here. Let's go there. And it is like this. In these sentences, the word for is giving you the idea of time, okay? So everything after the word for is related to time. Let's take a look at the examples. Take a look at this one. I've waited at the station for 5 hours. The question here is, how much or how long have you waited for this bus or train or something at the station? In this case, 5 hours was the time that this person was waiting. Take a look. I've waited at the station for 5 hours. This is time, okay? So we've been here for a while. If you ask, how long have you been here? For a while. You don't have a specific amount of time, but you know that a while is a period of time. Not a specific, but a period of time, okay? I've been waiting for 30 minutes. It's the same, people. So for 30 minutes, it means for the period of 30 minutes. It is simple as that. She's there for a couple of hours. For a couple of hours is the time that she has been there, okay? She's there for a couple of hours. I'm traveling for 3 weeks, okay? So this person is traveling for a period of time corresponding to 3 weeks in this case. They have been living in the city for 3 years. This is the period of time they are living there, okay? So when you talk about the time, you can use the word for in your example sentences, no problem. Let's go to this other example. You can use a person or an object after the preposition for to give an idea of, for example, it is for this person, or it is for this reason, or for this object in the examples. Let's go there. I care for my guitar. So, do you care for something or do you care for someone? In this case, I put this object or person in front of the word for. Take a look. I care for my family in this sentence, and this is for her. So I bought a present, for example, and I will give this present for someone, and this someone is in front of the word for here in the example. So this is for her. What did you do for him? Him, in this case, is a person. Would it be useful for you to ask us some questions? So it would be useful for you as a person here in the example, okay? The basket would be useful for picnics, okay? The basket would be useful for picnics. I will use this basket for picnics. The purpose or the thing in the case it is the picnic, okay? Very good. Ask Douglas for the file. You're gonna ask Douglas for something. What are you gonna ask him for? For the file, or for the letter, or for the email, or for something, okay? I made a phone call for my father. I will call someone, and I will make a phone call for someone. For, in this case, my father, okay? This will be useful for you. This will be useful for someone or for something. In this case, for you. Care for my mother after her operation. Or I took care, it is better to say, I took care of my mother after her operation. I took care for her, okay? Or I cared for my mother. My boss brought lunch for me. My boss brought lunch for someone, in this case me, okay? So you have to pay attention how to use the word for depending on the situation. Most of the times it is purpose, okay? Purpose for you, for me. It is not a direction. In the direction we had a lesson, I'll leave the card here. We studied about the word to, talking about direction, but there are some exceptions we're gonna see some minutes later here in the video, okay? Now let's talk about purpose and reason. In this sentence you're gonna see a lot of examples related to purpose or reason. The question is why or what for. You will use the preposition for in these cases. Take a look. Thanks for joining me today. Exercising every day is good for your health. So why is it exercising good? It is good for your health or for my health or for somebody's health, okay? So this is the reason or the purpose, okay? That camera is used for taking pictures at night. Why do you use this camera? What it is good for? It is good for taking pictures at night. For, so it is the reason, used for here. The glass is used for drinking. Or I'm traveling for work or for the purpose of work. I'm traveling for work. It is not a direction. It is the reason why I am traveling. I am traveling for work, for the purpose of work, okay? I went to the supermarket. You can see that to the supermarket is a direction, but the reason why I'm going there, it is to buy milk. So for the milk, okay, I'm going to the supermarket for milk. So milk is not a verb, okay? Milk is a thing, an object, a noun, for example. I'm just waiting for something. Why are you waiting? The reason? For something, okay? What are you lining up for? People are lining up and someone wants to know why these people are lining up, and the answer will be for something, for this, for that, for, okay, the reason. He was going to like the clothes she bought for the trip. Okay, she bought clothes and he was gonna like the clothes that she bought for a reason, for the trip. This is the reason. I'm buying new things for the house. Why are you buying new things? For the house. This is the reason. I'm saving money for a car. Why are you saving money? I am saving money for this purpose, for me to buy a car. So this is the reason. Use for in these cases. Now we're gonna talk about someone doing something instead of other person, so we're gonna use the word for in these cases too. Take a look. Could you draw a map for me? Okay, I could draw a map, but I'm asking you to do this instead of me. Can you do it for me? So this is the reason why I'm gonna use the word for. I took the test for her. So she was supposed to take the test, but why did I do the test for her? Because I did it instead of her. Can you please do something for me? Can you do this for me? Because I could do, but you will do instead of me. So this is why I'm using the word for here. So do it for me. He can pull the strings for you. Someone can pull the strings, but the other will do it instead. So it will do for the other. For. I'll do this for you. Same example. Simple as that. Okay, I told you that we were gonna talk about the word for, meaning their actions, but this is really an exception. Not most of the times you're gonna see like this, okay? You're gonna use the word to in relating to their action, okay? But in this cases, in the simple exceptions, you're gonna use the word for. Take a look. I'll get us some coffee, she said, heading for the kitchen. So she was going to the kitchen, but heading for the kitchen, it is because of the word heading. It wants this preposition in this place, not to, okay? Head for is better in these cases. The cat always head for the nearest hiding spot. Okay, the nearest hiding spot is where the cat is going to go, but in this case head for or go to, it is better to use head for in this case because the word head wants these prepositions. So simple like that. Okay, very good. Head for the hills or make for the lobby. Take a look at these examples. Make for the lobby, it is you are going to the lobby, but make for, it is better to use in the examples related to direction. Okay, make for and head for, you're gonna use in these exceptions. We also use the preposition for when we are talking about the search for, when you're looking for something. So for, in search of. Take a look at the examples. For the benefit of everyone. Okay, this is in favor of somebody or someone. This is in favor. So for the benefit of somebody. I know it's good for you. Why is it good for, or who is it good for? It is good for you. Your eyeglasses prescription is only for vision correction. I wear glasses, I know that. You guys are also going to use the word for when you want to talk about requests. Ask for a drink. You ask for. So you take a look at the verb ask and you're gonna have this word for most of the times following this verb. So ask for, okay? Or call for help is the same. The word call demands this preposition for. So call for help. It is better to use. Use for in the requests like this. I'm asking for your presence in my birthday. Just like that. I'm asking for. Who asks, ask for. These two words are gonna go with the word for too. So for sale or for rent, as in the examples. This house is not for sale. This is not the purpose of I am having this house, not for sale. And this room is not for rent. Because somebody can ask, can you rent or can I rent your room or your house? No, it is not for rent and not for sale either. Okay, not for sale, not for rent. In some sentences, you're also gonna have the word for followed by an activity. Take a look. Thank you for coming. Okay, thank you for this activity or for this verb with ing. Okay, coming. Thank you for this reason. What reason? Coming. Okay, thank you for coming. Thank you for doing that, for example. And I'm sorry for hurting you. I'm sorry for this. Okay, for this, for what? For hurting you. And the verb will go with the ing, okay, the present continuous tense in this case. Okay, we talked about the word for as meaning time, and now we're gonna talk about it meaning moment or an event. This will do for now, or for this moment, this will help. Okay, for this period of time or for this event, for example. Let's go to a lot of examples related to moment or event. You're invited for having breakfast, and they are invited to their house for dinner. Or the reason is the event and not the purpose, okay, here. We traveled to Cuba for the holidays. Okay, to Cuba is direction, but for holidays is the purpose, the moment, the event, that is the holidays in this case. I'm applying for a scholarship. I am applying to have my scholarship or for the scholarship, and that will be a moment for my life. I'm applying for a new job. He's studying English to apply for a job. Okay, he's studying English to apply for a job. I'm prepared for my exam tomorrow. I am preparing for this event. What is the event? My exam. And it will be tomorrow. This will be the moment. It will help for the day. So for the moment, it will help. Or for now, it will help. For the moment, for the day. Okay, so for is a very good preposition to use in these cases. Can you please help me prepare for dinner tonight? So can you help me prepare for dinner? Dinner will be the event. Dinner will be the moment. And for dinner, can you help me prepare for dinner? So I need help, and can you help me for dinner? Now let's talk about this sentence about exchange, okay? I got $5 for 30 reais at today's exchange rate. It means dollar is the American currency and reais is the Brazilian currency. And for me to exchange one for the other, I have to do the exchange. So it is $5 for 30 reais. For is very good to use in this case. Sometimes you're gonna see the word for meaning reason and meaning the same as because. Chasing the white stag through the forests, never catching it, of course, for it is a creature of legend. For it is a creature of legend, it means the reason why I cannot catch this animal, this stag, because I'm chasing. But why can I catch it? Because or for it is a creature of legend. For is very good to use in these cases. Okay, just so we can finish this lesson, we're gonna ask you to be careful about these examples here. Don't confuse in and for in these examples. We are going to New York for 2 months, and we are going to New York in 2 months. So we're going to New York for 2 months. It means that we are gonna stay there for the period of 2 months. But when I say I'm going to New York in 2 months, it is I am not going now to New York. I will travel to New York from here to 2 months, okay? I will start my travel in 2 months. I am not there yet, and this is not the time that I'm gonna stay there, okay? For 2 months is the time that I'm gonna spend there. Into that is the time that I will go. That is not today. Okay, everybody, this is everything for today's lesson. I hope you guys like it. And if you want this document with you, just send me a message. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe now and ring the bell so you'll be notified every time I record and post a new video for you guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Moment. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm.